I just got out of the Multiverse of Madness. And I don't even know where to begin. It blew my mind. It was like everything I love about Sam Raimi, but like in the MCU, it takes all the Sam Raimi isms that you have in a Spider-Man movie and gives them to Doctor Strange. It was incredible. I'm just gonna spoil the movie.
We should tell him the truth.
So be warned. It's very trippy. You get to see a lot of different universes, and it's a horror movie. It is through and through Sam Raimi Evil Dead. And everything he learned from the Spider-Man movies. There's frenetic camera work. Benedict Cumberbatch is fantastic. Like, I really like this Doctor Strange. And he plays multiple. He has a fight with himself where they fight with magical music notes. It's incredible. Elizabeth Olsen fucking kills it.
I become the enemy.
I keep fucking this up. I keep fucking this up because I am just so taken aback by fucking Elizabeth Olsen. I love her, and her performance was so phenomenal that I can't even put it into words. I can't even form sentences. I just keep fucking it up. Anywho, let's talk about Multiverse of Madness. Let's talk about it. I thought this movie was great. And I think the reason why I thought it was so great is because I love Wanda's character. She's my favorite character in the MCU, whatever. I love her. I think she has such an interesting character arc. And I think in this movie specifically, the destruction of her character is done so well. And maybe I'm biased. I don't know. But that's just how I feel. I don't know much about the comics. I'm just talking from like a movie perspective, okay? So the nerds, don't come after me. I am acknowledging that I'm uneducated, and here it is, okay? This is strictly about the movie. Her character is one of the best female villains I think I've seen in a really long time. And I think that's because it's so easy to sympathize with her. It's so easy to understand where she's coming from and why she's doing the things she's doing. Doesn't justify it, but it's just like all of her happiness has been taken away from her time and time again. And when she finally snaps and creates her own happiness for herself, she realizes she's hurting people in the process and that she can't have that in this world. And then in this movie, she's like, fuck it. I will go to the ends of every universe to do what I need to do to get my kids to be happy, to protect them, to be safe. I think a lot of people, especially mothers or fathers or just like caretakers for kids in general. I mean, I worked at a daycare for a couple of years and I even sympathize with her because when you watch kids grow up, you just want to protect them and keep them safe. And they make you happy, and I don't know, there's a whole thing about being a mother, and I'm not a mother, but even I sympathize with her in a sense of where, like, she just wanted to be happy, and she just wanted to be happy with her kids, and that was it. It wasn't her, like, just being crazy because she was a girl, and girls are manipulative and crazy and whatever. It was just her going through all of this shit, and finally being like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I have to do. And I've tried, I've done this the nice way, and every time I do it the nice way, it doesn't go my way. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do what I need to do. And in the end, even she, like, saw what she did to herself. She was like, damn. Like, there's a really nice moment between our Wanda and Wanda from another universe, who's like, hey. And it's a really sad little moment, like, interaction she has with herself. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but either way, the destruction of her character is just done so well. And I think she's a really good villain because she's not a bad character. And I think with a lot of female villains, they're usually bad characters, not written very well, and they're just villains because they're bad people. Whereas Wanda is a villain because of, like, actual reasons. And it's not really like she's doing it to be a bad person. She's doing it because she feels like she has no other choice. She has exhausted every other option. I don't know. I could talk about this for days, but I don't know. I wish I was 10 so I could see, like, her character arc all at once. I feel like if I was 10 right now, I would be like, she's so cool. She's crazy, but she's cool and she's badass. She's really badass in this movie. She's fucking scary. Like, I'm not even kidding. She's a little... This movie has a bit of, like, I don't know if it's an uncomfortable feel or more like a horror feel. I think it's supposed to make you, like, afraid of her. I don't know. There's some parts where I'm like, fuck, Wanda. Like, I'm sorry. I will do whatever you want. I'm so sorry, mommy. Like, whatever you need. Anywho, I don't know. I thought it was a really great movie. And I also, enjoyed the feel of it. Like, it wasn't too much Marvel, MCU, bleh, Homecoming, you know what I mean? Like the happy-go-lucky. It was like a movie. It felt like a movie. I don't know. Anywho, those are my initial thoughts.
Best MCU villain. Like, it doesn't get any better. It's hard. It was like heartbreaking and beautiful. The America Chavez actress, I don't know her name, was really good, actually. I actually kind of liked her. And I'd be excited to see more of her.
America Chavez. She's so cool. I love her. I think this is a little quirky introduction to her character. I mean, I don't know much about her in the comics. My sibling likes them a lot. She's got lesbian moms, which were in the movie, which was really fucking cool. But I'm excited to see where she goes and, like, what happens to her. Yeah. So sorry. So sorry I forgot to throw that in. I couldn't forget my girl America. I fucking love her.
Wong is Wong. Love Wong. The cameos. John Krasinski. You get your John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, but you get Black Bolt from Inhumans. You get a different Captain Marvel. Peggy Carter is Captain Carter. Charles Xavier with the little hint of the 90s X-Men theme in the chair. And she murders all of them. This movie is very bloody. She violently murders the entire Illuminati. It was a sight. This is like the most violent MCU movie. It's the scariest MCU movie. It is through and through the first MCU horror film, and it actually made the top of my letterbox. And Bruce Campbell is there, like always, and he's just stealing it, man. In the 30 seconds he's in, fucking stealing it. Sam Raimi is back, and you should let him do Doctor Strange 2 and Doctor Strange 3. It blew me away. I was not expecting much. I wasn't really that excited for this, like, leading up to it this week, and I'm just, like, amazed. And I cannot wait to see what happens. The way she kills Black Bolt by shutting his mouth, and he freaks out and blows his own head off. You get the Raimi eye cams. Oh, I really loved this movie. It was so creative. and I think I'm gonna end up liking it more than most. I feel like you're either really gonna love this movie or really gonna hate it. They don't really so I just feel like the MCU has been spinning its wheels for a little bit, but this reminds me why I love these movies. Like, they should do more like these. Be creative. Let the creators put their stamp on these movies, and I think you'll end up with a far better MCU and a far less mundane one. I don't give scores, but if I really had to put a score on this, it would be like 4.5 out of 5. That's what I put on Letterboxd, and I can't wait to see what happens. Also, leave a like on this video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man 3 video is coming. I just put out 2, so give me some time, but it's coming. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.